Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Coventry Grace. My name is Nora, and if you give me 10 minutes or less, I'll show you how I use the HEAR method of Bible study to study John chapter 12, verse 3. I'm going to explain what the method is, and then I'm going to get super specific and show you exactly how I used it. HEAR is an acronym because we love those in Bible study, right? H stands for highlight. You would choose one specific verse in any passage that stands out to you. E stands for explain. You'd explain what's going on in the passage. You would do this by asking yourself, why was it written, who wrote it, and who is the audience, and then also, how does it fit in with the surrounding verses? A stands for apply. You'd ask yourself, how does this apply to my life today? Can this help me in some way? What is God trying to say to me through these verses? R stands for respond. This asks the question, how do I change and what would that look like? Is it a call to action, a prayer to God, or maybe a revelation regarding a specific sin or an area in your life? Why this method is so great for personal or small group study is it's very application heavy, which means it focuses more on answering what the passage means to me specifically right now, instead of a method that is interpretation heavy, that pulls in historical information as well as information about structure and grammar, like the OIA method that I do on my channel normally. It can sometimes seem a little intimidating to people who are just starting out in studying the Bible and want something a little bit more on the application side. This is how I used this method to study John chapter 12, verse 3. While reading chapter 12 of John, verse 3 stood out to me because it focused on this beautiful interaction between Jesus and Mary. So I copied the whole verse down in the highlight section of my journal. As you see here in the highlight section, this is the entire verse that I wrote down. It says, Mary therefore took a pound of expensive ointment made from pure nard and anointed the feet of Jesus and wiped his feet with her hair. The house was filled with the fragrance of the perfume. Here in the explanation section, I said what was going on in that particular passage, kind of like setting the scene. I wrote, Jesus was at dinner with the disciples, Mary, Martha, and Lazarus. The perfume that Mary anointed Jesus with was worth a year's wages in that time. Jewish women rarely let their hair down in public, which made this interaction that much more special. For the application section, I wrote that Mary gave Jesus her best. She poured something so precious on Jesus' feet the way a servant would have in those times. She had to break the jar to fill the house with the fragrance. Sometimes something that is broken yields the most beautiful things. Jesus the Lord deserves our very best. We should strive to be like Mary, breaking her most expensive, precious thing for our Lord. My response was a prayer to God, just asking Him to help me be like Mary, willing to give up my very best of everything that I have for Him. I hope you found this short video informative and very to the point. If you're interested in my other videos about Bible study, make sure to subscribe to my channel. The journal I am using is one of my own designs that I sell on Amazon. This particular one is $8.99. I've linked my author page in the description below. I hope you guys hit like and subscribe and comment on what you thought on this particular method.